Number 10, Hajime no Ippo. Hajime no Ippo is a Japanese manga series written by George Morikawa. It follows the story of Ippo Makunouchi, a shy high school student who is constantly bullied by a group of classmates led by Yumizawa. One day, while being beaten by the bullies, Ippo is rescued by a middleweight professional fighter who takes him to the Kamogawa gym, owned by retired fighter Genji Kamogawa. At the gym, Ippo is introduced to the world of boxing and begins training under Kamogawa and Takamura, the fighter who saved him. As Ippo trains and grows as a boxer, he faces off against a variety of opponents and works towards his goal of becoming the best fighter he can be. Hajime no Ippo is known for its intense boxing matches and well-developed characters. If you're a fan of sports anime or just looking for a new series to get into, then it's definitely worth checking out. Number 9, Yowamushi Pedal. Yowamushi Pedal follows the story of Sakaguchi Inoda, a high school student and self-proclaimed otaku who is absolutely obsessed with anime, games, and Akihabara. When Inoda enters high school, he has big dreams of joining the anime club in hopes of finding friends with similar interests. But when he discovers that the club has been disbanded, he refuses to let it stop him. With determination and passion, Inoda sets out to gather 4 other members and bring the club back to life. But Inoda isn't just an otaku, he's also an avid bicyclist. He rides his Mamachari, a bulky bike with a step-through frame, to Akihabara every week to check out or buy otaku items. And let me tell you, this guy is a cycling prodigy. His skills catch the attention of fellow freshman Shunsuke Imaizumi and road racing cyclist Shokichi Naruko, and they both see potential in Inoda. They try to convince him to join the bicycle racing club, but Inoda is torn. Does he follow his dreams of re-establishing the anime club, or does he pursue his newfound passion for cycling? Yowamushi Pedal is a heartwarming, action-packed series that will have you on the edge of your seat. The characters are lovable and the races are intense, and you'll be rooting for Inoda every step of the way. Number 8, Ballroom E Youkoso. Ballroom E Youkoso follows the journey of an ordinary middle school student who is struggling to find his place in the world. One day, everything changes when Fujita Tatara gets into a fight with a group of delinquents. Just when things are looking bleak, he is saved by a mysterious man who takes him to a ballroom dancing class. At first, Tatara is skeptical and doesn't think he is what it takes to be a dancer. But when he meets Hanaoka Shizuku, a talented dancer at the school, and her partner, the genius dancer Kiyoharu Hayao, Tatara becomes inspired to dedicate his youth to dance sport. With their guidance, Tatara learns the joys of dance and begins to find his footing in the world. But he also discovers that the world of ballroom dancing is filled with competition and drama, and he must work hard to rise to the top. This manga is an absolute must-read for anyone who loves dance, competition, or just a heartwarming coming-of-age story. Number 7, Moonland. Our protagonist is a gymnast in his 3rd year of middle school, determined to gain complete control over his body and achieve the ultimate freedom through his athleticism. But it's not until the final middle school competition that he gets his chance to prove himself. As he takes to the floor, Mitsuki is blown away by the incredible performance of Sakura Dagus, a member of a renowned gymnastics club. Will Mitsuki be able to overcome the challenges and obstacles in his path, or will he be left in the dust? Number 6, Baby Steps. A-chan, a first-year honor student, is feeling unfulfilled and in search of something new to challenge him. When his mother gives him a flyer for the local tennis club, he decides to give it a try and is immediately captivated by the sport. Despite having no prior experience and poor physical conditioning, A-chan is determined to succeed. With his super sharp eyesight, he has a unique advantage on the court. Join him on his journey to become a top tennis player as he uses his smarts, dedication, and hard work ethic to overcome challenges and reach his goals. Number 5, King of the Mound. It's an inspiring story of Lee Jin-young, a young man who had a dream of becoming a professional baseball player, but was forced to give up on that dream due to a series of injuries, a weak frame, and financial difficulties. Instead, he lived as a factory employee, resigned to the fact that he would never be able to pursue his passion. But one day, everything changed. The spirit of Kim Jin-ho, the baseball hero who was hailed as a legend in Korea and was also Lee Jin-young's idol, appeared before him. At the same time, an unknown notice appeared, stating that the baseball manager would start. And to Lee Jin-young's surprise, he gained an ability that gave him the constitution of a pitcher, similar to a game avatar. This was Lee Jin-young's chance to return to the field and fulfill his dream of becoming a professional baseball player. With the help of his idol spirit, his newfound ability and months of hard work and determination, He finally makes it to the top and becomes a professional baseball player. Lee Jin-young's story is a reminder that no matter how difficult the circumstances may seem, it is never too late to chase your dreams. With hard work and perseverance, anything is possible. So never give up on your dreams, no matter how out of reach they may seem. You never know what amazing opportunities may come your way. Number 4. Ashi. Ashi was a young, aspiring soccer player from a small town in Japan. He had always dreamed of playing soccer at a high level, and he worked his butt off every day to get better. But when Ashi's team reached the critical stage of a tournament, things took a turn for the worse. Ashi pulled off a move similar to the famous Zidane headbutt, which cost his team the match and resulted in their elimination from the tournament. Ashi was devastated. He had let down his teammates and his dreams seemed shattered. But just when everything seemed lost, something unexpected happened. As it turned out, someone important had been watching Ashi play. This person, who happened to be visiting from Tokyo, saw something special in Ashi and offered him a chance to attend a high school with a top-ranked soccer club. Ashi was over the moon at this unexpected opportunity. He knew that it was a once-in-a-lifetime chance to chase his dreams and prove himself. So, Ashi packed his bags and set off for Tokyo, determined to make the most of this opportunity. As he worked hard to improve his skills and make a name for himself, Ashi faced numerous challenges and setbacks. But through hard work and determination, he eventually earned a spot on the high school's varsity soccer team. And so, Ashi's journey continued. He faced new challenges and made new friends as he pursued his dream of becoming a professional soccer player. Number 3. The Boxer. The Boxer tells the story of a young prodigy named Yu as he rises through the ranks of the boxing world with relentless violence. As we follow Yu's journey, we also come to understand the stories of other boxers, from opponents and coaches to even friends, and the question is continually asked, what is the point of victory? Is there a point to the violence and the search for victory, or is the only point to dominate others beneath your heel? While The Boxer may start out like many other stories about young, talented individuals overcoming adversity, it quickly sets itself apart as it delves into deeper themes of life, motivation, and what it means to want to live. Through the stories of a diverse cast of characters, we see the highs and lows of the boxing world and the human experience, and the manga manages to balance moments of levity with moments of darkness in a way that feels genuine and well-paced. Overall, The Boxer is a thought-provoking and beautifully told story that is sure to engage and inspire readers. Number 2. Windbreaker. Windbreaker tells the story of Jay, the student body president of Sunny High and an extreme biker with extraordinary technique. As we follow Jay on his adventures with his friends, we see that this series is primarily a character-driven story. The plot is built around the development of the characters and their relationships, but there is still a clear direction in the story as it progresses. The series is not made up of standalone arcs, but rather there is a main storyline with arcs dedicated to the development of individual characters. These arcs are not too long, and we still get to see other characters and their stories. One of the standout features of this series is the impressive degree of understanding of biking technique that the author displays throughout the story. The explanations of physics and biology are detailed yet easy for anyone to understand, which makes the series feel distinctive and even informative at times. You can tell that the author is passionate about biking, and this enthusiasm is evident in the story. Of course, what's a sports story without competitions? This series does a fantastic job of constructing its tournament arc, making it exciting, unpredictable, and heart-pumping. The biking competitions in this series can stand up to any of the highly acclaimed tournament arcs in anime. But this series is not just about biking techniques and intense competitions. It's also a story of self-discovery and finding a purpose in life. Number 1. Blue Lock. The story begins with Japan's elimination from the 2018 FIFA World Cup, which prompts the Japanese Football Union to start a program scouting high school players who will begin training in preparation for the 2022 Cup. Enter Asagi Yuichi, a forward with a lot of potential. He receives an invitation to this program soon after his team loses the chance to go to nationals. The loss was particularly frustrating for Asagi, as he had passed to his less skilled teammate instead of trying to make the game-changing goal himself. Asagi is eager to prove himself and earn a spot on the national team, so he accepts the invitation to join the training program. But he soon discovers that this will be no ordinary training camp. Their coach, Igo Jinpachi, has a radical vision for the future of Japanese football. He intends to destroy Japanese loser football by introducing a new training regimen that will isolate 300 young strikers in a prison-like institution called Blue Lock and put them through rigorous training aimed at creating the world's greatest egotist striker. Isagi and the other players are thrown into this intense environment, where they will be pushed to their limits and beyond. But as they struggle to adapt to this new way of life, they also begin to see their own potential. As the players grow and improve, they become a formidable force on the pitch. And as the 2022 World Cup approaches, they find themselves with a chance to make their mark on the international stage. Will they be able to rise to the challenge and bring glory to Japan? Thanks for watching my first video on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this.